All right, good morning, South Texas. I hope your day has been going well. It has been a bit of a wet morning for some areas here for the region as we continue to watch Tropical Storm Nicholas brush up the Texas coastline, heading on off to the north at a pretty slow pace. And that's going to be one of the reasons why we have so much rain for parts of the state as we head throughout today. I see a few people already saying good morning. Hope you're all doing well. A lot of cloud cover out there, pretty gloomy out as we start off our day. Let's go ahead and talk about that forecast right after we talk about the allergy report. Allergens in the air are molds and fall elm. Ragweed is at a light level, but molds and fall elm both coming in at medium levels. For today, lots of cloud cover. We already see that. Take a look at all that cloud cover from the Calaveras Lake time-lapse camera. That's going to be what we deal with all day. That and a little bit of rainfall. Look at all of our tower cams showing that. Morgan's Wonderland cam showing the cloud cover. You see it from northwest San Antonio, and you bet when we look out from the San Antonio airport, jet taking off there, and a lot of cloud cover to go along behind that. So as we head throughout today, rain's going to be possible. We see a little bit of shower and thunderstorm activity for the coastal plains. That's going to be where our rain chances really live for today. Closer on to areas east of I-35, but you see a little stray shower there in central portions of Kendall County. Looking down towards the coastline, there you see the center of the system, kind of stationed just off to the east of Brownsville and Port Mansfield. It's going to continue to move off to the north, just brushing up against areas like Corpus Christi and Port Aransas. And we're going to be dealing with a lot of rainfall for the Texas coastline. Much of the rain, again, will stay east of I-35, but some of those heavy downpours will scoot over a little bit further to the west. Now, right now, we do have a tropical storm warning all the way down the Texas coastline. Some inland counties even have some tropical storm warnings in place closer on to the coast, so some strong winds could be possible. I think that the strongest of the winds, though, are going to be kind of staying just offshore, kind of closer on to the beach as well, but not really going to be impacting at least our portion of Texas here in the Kents 5 viewing area. Going to be impacting more of the Houston region as we head throughout the next couple of days here. So Tropical Storm Nicholas still moving off to the north at about 12 miles per hour, so really not that fast, but it is then going to slow down after it gets closer on towards Houston, and that's why we're forecast to have so much heavy rain. Alicia says, is it a hurricane or a tropical storm? I'm not sure if I misspoke earlier. It is a tropical storm, though. So Tropical Storm Nicholas, again, no hurricanes right now out there, just Tropical Storm Nicholas still forecast to brush our coastline. Going to see it, though, strengthen to 70-mile-per-hour winds there possibly by the time we head into Monday, so a very strong tropical storm there for Monday by 7 p.m. And then it's going to weaken. So when it's just off the coast of Corpus Christi, we're going to have a strong tropical storm there, nearing that hurricane strength, but not getting to it, according to the current forecast from the National Hurricane Center. So by 7 p.m., really picking up some strength there. By the way, right now, the sustained winds are 60 miles per hour, so just about 10 miles per hour stronger compared to where we're at this moment. We do have some other things out there, too. A medium chance for tropical development off towards the Bahamas and a high chance for tropical development southwest of the Cape Verde Islands. Either way, neither of those systems too much of a threat. Of course, this is the peak of hurricane season. September 10th was that. And we're going to continue to see some increase in tropical activity here, more than likely over the next few weeks. Hurricane Nicholas is the latest name on the list to be taken, of course, or excuse me, Nicholas, Tropical Storm Nicholas. I just said hurricane, excuse me. Tropical Storm Nicholas is the latest name to be taken off the hurricane season list. Odette would be the next name. So I want to talk a little bit more about the path of this storm before we talk about our forecast for it. Again, it is forecast to kind of stay just off towards the east of San Antonio. We will get a little bit of rain here and there, but not going to be too messy of a system for us. The heaviest amounts of rain are going to be for areas, for our region that is, in DeWitt County, Victoria, Goliad, Hallettsville area, and Lavaca County. Maybe even get some heavy rain in Gonzales County, but that's about it. Once you get closer to San Antonio, we're talking more of just a half of an inch of rain. So let's take a look at the forecast rainfall totals over the next 7 days. Much of this will fall over the next really about 48 hours or so to 72 hours. You see that the heaviest amounts, again, for our region, there's DeWitt County, maybe picking up an inch to an inch and a half, maybe even the Yoakum area, Hallettsville, about an inch and a half. You get down towards the coast, though, look at Bay City, Brazosport, picking up maybe 10 plus inches, maybe 15 plus inches of rain for areas closer on towards Houston. Once you get closer on towards Beaumont, Sabine Pass, stretching down through that area, Baytown, could be picking up significant amounts of rainfall. This is not Harvey numbers by any means, but still going to cause some flooding issues. So we are not expecting Harvey type flooding for Houston, but still likely going to deal with some flooding issues due to the amount of rainfall that's going to happen in a pretty quick period of time. Let's look at San Antonio. How much rain are we expecting? Well, right now it's looking like it could be about a half of an inch or less. There could be parts of Bexar County that pick up a little more than a half of an inch. Don't be too surprised by that. But we're not talking about any big flood concerns for Bexar County or really the I-35 corridor. All the heavy rainfall will be southeast of San Antonio and into the coastal plains. So the good news is the cloud cover that we have today, switching gears to what we have for today here in South Texas, cloud cover is going to keep us cooler. 70s and 80s out there right now. And here's a look at what we'll do for today. Temperatures pretty much staying in the 80s. Here's where the system will go. The center of the system is forecast by this one weather model. Notice Port Lavaca dealing with some heavy rain there by about 5:30. But notice where the rain is. Again, it's staying off to the east. This one model trying to keep us really dry, I don't think we stay that dry. I think we still pick up a little bit more rain than what it's trying to show. But still going to be dealing with a little bit of rain there, likely on Tuesday, and things are going to be quieter for us as we head into Wednesday. So today, tomorrow is going to be where we really catch a lot of our rainfall, and then it's going to be hot as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Going to be having temperatures back into the 90s, and still going to have some rain chances out there, but not as much. Again, much of this rainfall occurs over the next 48 hours. So areas like Victoria that could pick up maybe 3 inches of rain, 3 inches to 5 inches of rainfall, and just 48 hours, that's a lot of rain in a short period of time, and that could definitely lead to some sort of a flooding concern for some areas. Krista says, sounds like allergies are bugging you. Krista, it never fails. If ragweed is on the board, I'm going to be dealing with allergies. So yeah, a little bit of allergies for me today as well. The aquifer right now at 660. It is down about 1/10 of a foot over the last 24 hours. 10-day average at 659.9 feet. So still stage 1 water restrictions in place. Hopefully we can get some more rain in the hill country. This system not going to bring a lot of rain to the hill country, but we need that rain out there because that recharges the aquifer. We just don't want any flooding rains. I always want to make sure I bring that home. You know, we don't want any flooding rains, but a little bit of rain here and there to help out the aquifer. 23.44 is what we're at for this year as far as the aquifer, as far as the rainfall totals, for San Antonio are concerned. So we're holding on strong there for the year. We're ahead of average, but we're behind for the month of September. We could use a little bit more rain to boost up the aquifer and also how much rain we've had for this year. 7-day forecast showing us that we have the higher chance for rain today. Still dealing with a few showers as we head into Tuesday. Overnight tonight, there's going to be some shower activity as well. Once we head into Wednesday and Thursday, I told you the rain chances are going to back off. And then we get a little bit of rain chances back in Friday through Sunday, but only a 20 to 30% chance. So like I said, the next 24, 48 hours, that's when we're going to catch a lot of the rain that we're going to see throughout this next week. And then things drop down a bit for Wednesday and Thursday, and the higher rain chances are going to scoot over towards our neighbors in the Houston area. The 8 to 14 day outlook showing us that while we are dealing with some heavy rain and above average rainfall this next week, it looks like the 8 to 14 day outlook as we close out the month of September will bring some above average rainfall, which is good, and around average for the hill country. You know, around average this time of year is actually a pretty good rain. We get about a little more than 3 inches on average for the month of September here in San Antonio, and looks like we will be getting some good rain to kind of help out that aquifer. But unfortunately, those who do not like the warmer than average conditions, it looks like we'll be dealing with that from day 8 through day 14. That would be temperatures in the mid to upper 90s for this time of year would be above average. Looking across the Lone Star State, of course, we are having some rain for areas near the I-35 corridor and down towards Corpus Christi. Notice both areas dealing with rain the next couple of days, just like how we will be dealing with it. Houston forecast to have rain the next 3 days, and you see that drier areas will be like El Paso, Amarillo, far from the coast where Tropical Storm Nicholas won't be really having any impacts. Your Texas State Park forecast for tomorrow, if you plan to do any hiking, you may deal with some rain, especially for areas like Palmetto State Park. If you're closer on toward the east, that's in Gonzales County. You have Pedernales Falls State Park, which is in northern Blanco County, Blanco County. And that will be a little bit of rain there closer on just east of Johnson City there in kind of central northern Blanco County. Temperature is going to be in the 90s there for highs. So guys, I'm going to bounce it back up on the 7-day forecast. Remember, we're going to have a few showers possible for today. Make sure that you keep a close eye on this forecast as far as Tropical Storm Nicholas is concerned. 60-mile-per-hour sustained winds right now. If it does become a hurricane, we'll of course be first to let you know, but still forecast to stay at least a strong tropical storm. Whether it becomes a hurricane or not, it is going to be at least a strong tropical storm as it brushes up the Texas coastline right there along Corpus Christi, Port Aransas. If you have any property down there, friends or family, make sure they're keeping a close eye on this storm. We may have up to 3 to 5 foot storm surge for areas closer on towards Port Lavaca and stretching into areas like Matagorda Bay. So we'll continue to keep you updated on everything right here at KENS 5 and on KENS5.com and with the KENS 5 app. Make sure you have us on all those locations as well as on our Facebook page, YouTube, Twitter. We're going to be putting out information all throughout today. Also working with our sister stations, KIII down there in Corpus Christi, gathering more information, sending it out your way so you know what's going on along the Texas coastline, as well as with our sister station in Houston, KHOU. We'll all be working together here over the next couple of days, and we even have crews from right here in San Antonio that we have sent down to the Texas coast to gather information, and we'll be having that information in our 4, 5, 6, and 10 newscasts, as well as on KENS5.com. So be sure to stay with KENS 5 as we continue to keep you updated on Tropical Storm Nicholas. We're going to have Meteorologist Andrew Wilson in at noon with the latest update to the forecast track, and Weather Chief Bill Taylor will be on at 4, 5, 6, and 10 with the latest updates on the storm and what we can expect from it. So have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and we'll continue to keep you updated on all of our platforms right here at KENS 5.